Hello, guys. I was just sneaking and creeping on through the streets of Facebook, and I ran up on Melissa Crawford and Lavish Lavy in a knockdown battle, a knockdown, drag out battle. Lavish was punching on Melissa's head before she got there, and then all of a sudden, Melissa popped up and wanted to come on the live. So Lavish said, B, yeah, I'm going to let you on up here so you won't have to hear what I say. You won't have to hear what I said about you. I'm going to tell you what I'm saying about you. So she clicked that button and up popped Melissa, and there you go. She went on in on Melissa, and then her name is Melissa Crawford on Facebook if you ever want to go see her. She's in your business, my business, everybody's business. It don't matter if you do it. Melissa gonna report on it. She don't care what it is. She gonna report it on you. And anyway, Lavish Lavy said, you big milk dud head, I'm tired of you making videos about me. You done made about 20 videos about me in the last 2 hours. She said, this and that. She said, you look like you got jaundice in your eyes. You look like your liver is already failing. She was just reading her down, and Melissa, she's one of those types that like to talk loud and talk over you, just to try to make her self be seen instead of, just having a conversation and trying to work this thing out. They came to that once, or almost got there, but didn't get there because everybody was talking. But it was so funny, guys. I give that one to Lavish because, Lavish has kind of got a little comedian in her, and she got a lot of reads in her. And she says she ain't messy, but don't take her there. That's what she said. She said, I'm trying to be a better version of myself, but don't take me there because it's an old version of me that you don't want to see. You don't want to see. And then she was saying, well, you are flippy floppy because something about Peach. And she said, and Lavish told her, I know flippy floppy because me and Peach was never friends. The only reason I didn't say nothing in my first video is because Ann had told Peach a bunch of stuff about her. And she said, I didn't want to step out of my lane and get Peach to go in on Ann because of me. She said, so Peach just drug it out. You know how she do. She just drag things out and drag it out and drag it out when it all could be told at one time, but she drag it out trying to, belittle somebody. So Lavish said, since she drug it on out and she ain't got no more to drag, then now it's her turn to tell it. And so she went on to tell, she was telling Melissa this. She said, so I went on and told the things that I didn't tell in my first video. She said, I went on and told that Peach is a stalker. She followed the girl home. And for what? Because Peach has got that jealousy spirit. She got that spirit that if you got a little bit more than her, then she gonna try to make you feel this tall. Well, she only doing it to herself because she can't take what she dish. So she jumped on it before you can get her. That's why she don't have no friends, because she think everybody out. That's why she looking over her shoulders, because she think everybody out to get her when ain't nobody out to get her, and that's all them demons inside her head effing with her. That's why she can't have no friends, and that's why she hurt people, because she's a hurt person that haven't healed. So we know all about Peach. She just hurt people. And because it didn't even have to go that way. Because if you're happy for somebody else, then God will then in turn bless you more. But see, you don't get no return for your helping because somewhere in there you fumbled the ball. So you block all your blessings thinking somebody trying to do something to you when really it's you trying to do something to somebody else. That's why your blessings don't come to fruition, because you Got all them demons up in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They all jump out all at a time, maybe one at a time, however you thinking this. But they just all up in there, all fighting against each other to see who gonna talk today. But see, that's because you haven't healed. Peach haven't healed. But on back to Lavish Lake and Melissa. So Melissa, she had a laugh at Lavish a couple of times because Lavish is funny. I'm telling you, the girl is funny. Anyway, she kept on there hollering and screaming, and finally Lavish just knocked on off there. She said because she tired of it. She is tired of it. And then Melissa was trying to tell Lavish, why did you get in it when you didn't have nothing to do with it? And she said, I didn't get in it, but because Peach blocked me, I went on and told the rest of the story, what I didn't tell in the first, because Peach has already spilled all the business. She didn't have no more business to spill. It wasn't nothing else that she could do to Ann. She already told it all, so she came out and she finished her story. She said she done with Peach. She don't want to talk about her no more. It's nothing to talk about her. She's wacko. She's stupid. She's, a stalker, all that. So she said she ain't got nothing. She focused on herself. She focused on what she got to accomplish. She said, I ain't never been the one to be paying somebody else's business. So I'm going to get back to my regular self. She said, as long as nobody F with me, then I'm good. I'm good. And so that's the way that went. But yeah, she was right. Like, that's stalkerish about Peach following somebody else to their house. But when you have that jealousy spirit on you, you can't help it. You want to see what they got, what they done accomplished. And what Peach don't know is you can't stop one thing that God has for Ann. Ain't nothing you can do that is going to stop Ann's blessings. Not only Ann's, anybody's blessings. It ain't nothing that you can do but sit up there and make yourself look crazy thinking you hurting somebody else. But in turn, that's the reason you got to look over your shoulder to watch your environment and all of that. You just steady digging yourself down, thinking you smart, digging yourself down. But can I tell you something? I done seen people kill for less. So showing and flowboating all that money, honey, please stop. For they won't be a Peaches at all. Peaches won't be nowhere to be seen because she want a flowboat. And you might not even have the money right then at that time, but them people don't know that. All they seeing is what you making as content. Everything ain't for content. But anyway, that was Lavish Lake and Lavish Lavy, and Melissa Crawford. It was funny. She called her a milk dud head. She called her a little bit. I don't know what she all did call her, but if y'all haven't seen it, go on over there to her channel. It was funny. It was funny. But anyway, I'm finna get up out of here. Do me a favor if you haven't already, and next time I run through the streets of the YouTube or to the TubeTube or to the Facebook or TikTok or whatever and get some gossip, some tea, I'll cook and you can let me spill it to, the tea. So subscribe to the channel. If you would, please and thank you. Go ahead and while you're right there, don't forget the bell. Don't forget the bell. Tap the bell, and when the bell drop down, check the owl. So that you'll know each and every time I come through, after I done ran the streets and heard all I can hear and seen all I can see, I can come back and spill the tea. Drop down in the comment section and tell me, do you watch Melissa Crawford over there on the FB? Do you know about her? Give me a 1 if you look at her. Give me a 2 if you don't. If you don't look at her and you don't feel like going all over the internet looking for this or looking for that, maybe you can go to Melissa's channel because she talks about everybody and it's all in one place. So her name is Melissa Crawford. She's kind of funny. She's funny. I gotta give her that. So, if you're gonna go over and find Melissa Crawford, let me know by giving me a 111. 1, if you're gonna go find her. 1, if you know her. 2, if you don't know her. And 2, if you're gonna go find her. So everything from 1s and 2s. Drop it down there in the comment section. And I'm gonna jump down there and we're gonna conversate together. Until my next video, you all take it easy. Peace, guys.